personal background information. And can you explain a little bit? I know in this day and age, people are very nervous about sharing background information, but there's a reason that you need to have all of that information.
Yes, yes. Listen, this is the civil judicial system, right? If someone has a personal injury case, it's a case. It's a case that's going to be filtered through a courtroom at some point, most likely. And what happens when you bring a case and you sue somebody? Well, you're opening the book up on your life. And that's one of the most important parts of the initial conversation I have with prospective clients, new clients, when I'm meeting with them. It's not just about what happened when you got T-boned or rear-ended or when you fell on the property or fell at work or whatever. It's about your life. It's not just about this accident. You're opening the book on the person you are. Your credibility is immediately in play. A lot of people don't think about that right away. So I give them as, gentle an education as I can. Sometimes it has to be a little more direct than others so people can appreciate what's to come. It's not just going to be about getting money because you got hurt. That's not the way it works. Just because you get hurt doesn't automatically mean you get compensated. I know a lot of people think that, but it's not the case at all. So dates of birth, social security numbers, work history, medical history, these are things that a lot of people usually hold close for any number of reasons, but it's all in play when you have a case like this.
Okay, Brian, so we were talking about all of these types of background questions. And as you were just saying, it is all about your background as well as all of those that are involved in the accident. But in the end, this is your case. And so everything that you are doing and working on is helping to build the case. So when you're asking for those important questions like personal background info and so on and so forth, the reason is to help build your case, correct?
Yes, we need what we call background or pedigree information to help establish the firm foundation for moving forward. So again, because credibility is an issue, your life is kind of in play. Your educational background, your employment history, your citizenship, unfortunately becomes an issue at times, especially in this day and age. And then, of course, medical history. And yes, it can get even more uncomfortable when people have run into trouble with the law. People will always ask me, well, what does that have to do with anything? It goes to credibility. And in the courtroom, credibility means a lot, sometimes even more than the actual facts of the case. It's the rules of the game.
I was going to say, nature of the beast.
Yeah, it's the nature of the beast. It's the rules of the game, but by no means should people expect me to treat their case like a game and their lives like a game. It's not a game, but there are rules that we have to play by. And when it comes to this type of information, the rules require us to be ready to share pretty much everything. Discovery, as it's called, it's broad. You got to be prepared to share everything. And I prepare my clients for that. Sometimes it's a lot more difficult than others.